Tonight's Xfinity TV High School Football Game of the Week and the postgame show is brought to you by the Pittsburgh Sports Report, Pittsburgh's premier sports publication. Visit them on the web at pittsburghsportsreport.com. And we welcome you back here to Dormont Memorial Stadium. Keystone Oaks, an impressive 26-7 win here tonight over South Park. Let's go on the field. Sarah standing by with the head coach, Greg Perry. Sarah?
Thank you, guys. Coach, second win in a row. How do you feel your team is gelling right now?
Well, I'm very proud of the kids. You know, we're down a couple guys here tonight. We had some young guys step up. I challenged Nick Rivnak, Alex Smith, Joey Cazales, and Stefan Gonzalez-Kelly to take it up a notch this week because we had some kids out. We're down 4 starters. I just challenged them to come out and try to go one step further than they normally think they can. They did a great job. The offensive line held up. You know, we got 2 in a row, and we're proud of that. Now we got to go get another one next week. We'll enjoy this for one day and get back at it.
Start third quarter, you guys had a long 8-minute drive. How much did that establish momentum in your direction to start the second half?
Well, I kind of told the kids at halftime, if we come out, build a drive, and score, I think we could, you know, put a nail in this thing. Our offensive line did a great job. We ran the ball hard. We blocked a little bit. We came out and ran the ball. If you can run the ball in the third quarter and chew 8 minutes off, that keeps their offense off the field, so I'm pretty proud of what we did there.
Were you proud of your team's 48-minute effort tonight? I know you talk about that a lot.
I'm very proud of the 48-minute effort. We had to. We found out late in the day today that we were going to be down a couple kids, that we had a little bit of adversity. And I told the kids that life is full of adversities. You just have to try to work through it, work harder, and build off it. And I think they did a great job.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Good luck the rest of the season. Thank you. Guys, back up to you.
All right, thank you, Sarah. You hear the comments there of second-year head coach Greg Perry. What do you make of it? You're happy walking away with the win, obviously. And 48 minutes is a big theme for this football team this season.
You know, we always talk about it's easier to teach after you get a win, and that's certainly going to be the case here. First half, you saw an aerial display by a very young quarterback, a quarterback who throws 20 of 26, 326, 3 touchdowns. But he had 2 interceptions. He had a fumble. There was some misses there, a sack, things maybe to clean up a bit. But as Coach said, there were some makeshift things going on with the offensive line. That's what makes him the happiest, is the guys responded. And every one of those players he talked about did elevate their game, not only through the week, but certainly tonight, and they got their 48 minutes. So they got to feel very good about that.
And we talk about Alex Smith has a lot of weapons to fire the football around the yard, too. Leo Palmer, and tonight our player of the game, Nick Rivnak, who had a phenomenal night offensively catching the football. Also an interception as well on the defensive side of the field. Nick, first of all, congratulations on a great night. What does this win mean for your football team coming out? Coach has talked about playing a full 48 minutes. It looked like you guys did that here tonight.
Yeah, we played a good game. It's a good energy boost for the rest of the season. We came out, we played hard, and fought.
I want to ask you a question regarding the fact that you had 11 receptions, 103 yards, and a touchdown on offense. You were all over the board as well defensively with numbers. You and the quarterback spent a lot of time this summer working together. Talk a little bit about him. I don't know how many times you were targeted tonight, but I bet it's around 11. You caught everything. Tell us a bit about that chemistry and what you think about this young kid.
I mean, we've been friends for a long time, so that helps, and we've been working all summer with passing camps and practice and just throwing the ball around whenever.
Tell you what, Nick, it seemed like the screen game tonight. You're catching a lot of those slip screens. The middle of the field was open. How did you feel about the way your offensive linemen really got out to the second level? Dylan Knorr made some nice blocks early in the game. How did you feel about the effort of the blocking aspect of your offense and of your teammates that are here tonight?
Well, O-line absolutely killed it today, and the wide receivers did a great job blocking as well, so I felt very confident running up the middle.
It was amazing, the downfield blocking. Obviously, that's a point of emphasis with your offensive staff, and it's paid off. I want to talk about those defensive numbers. You had a pass breakup, a pick, a forced fumble, and 2 tackles. Very disruptive. This was a defense that had given up a good bit of yards, about 185 or so on the ground per game. -2 tonight for South Park, and you out-yardaged them 408 to 175. You got the offensive balance, and you got the defensive domination. That's a pretty complete evening.
Yes, sir. We worked hard on defense, and we did what needed to be done.
Well, that's our player of the game right there, Nick Rivnak. Nick, congratulations on the win. Celebrate it with your teammates, and really impressed with the way you performed out there on the field tonight. Have fun.
Thank you. You too.
Heck of an effort right there by Nick Rivnak, all over the field, making plays in his 26-7 win for Keystone Oaks. You saw the spread offense, and then how about the second half? Here comes Greg Perry. We're gonna run the football, smash mouth football, and that first drive of the third quarter really, I think, put the nail in the coffin, per se, the KO, the knockout punch here versus South Park.
Which is why they reminded me so much of the 72 Dolphins. I'm sure that was the case with you as well. Offensively, they came out and they were able to go to Warfield, and they were able to go to wide receivers. They were able to get Jim Kick out of the backfield with screens and be able to make big chunks out of that. And then when they needed to go to Larry Zonka in the second half and close this game down, that's exactly what they did as well. I don't know whether Greg Perry has charted what those Dolphins did, but, man, they looked a lot like it, like a very balanced offense, and one defensively that definitely played a great game and took away the offense of South Park.
Time for our best of the batch play of the game here tonight, and it is the second touchdown of the evening for Keystone Oaks, and we talked about that screen game, Ellis. Here it is with running back Steven Cazales. Kelly, the big boys, getting out in the second level, and number 34 showing some nifty footwork as well.
Yeah, it's funny you brought that up. I forgot that. We talked a lot in the first half about getting to that second tier, trying to exploit it through the run or through the pass, and they obviously decided in the first half to do it through the pass, and you were able to see big plays, big chunks all night long. And not only did you see it because you had it very well executed, meaning the offensive linemen were out in front, but then after those linemen moved on, you saw guys like Rivnick and Noor and others make really, really good blocks down the field. I mean, not just stand in the way blocks. I'm talking flatten guys' blocks, and I'm sure that's going to be really well received in the film room when they break this one down.
Our best of the batch play of the game brought to you by the Batch Foundation. Visit them on the web, www.batchfoundation.org. 26-7 the final. Keystone Oaks picks up their second consecutive win. Final thoughts on this one here tonight, Ellis?
I just think that when you take a look at what South Park wanted to do, it was taken away from them, and you take a look at what, for the most part, they wanted to do on the Keystone Oaks side, they did what they wanted to do, and that's why you get the score. South Park stay with it, though, just like that team did by scoring late in the fourth quarter, showing their resolve and their 48 minutes of commitment as well.
Big thanks to everyone here tonight for watching. Final score, Keystone Oaks picks up a nice win here at home. They beat South Park by the final of 26-7. And we want to thank our entire staff here tonight, our executive producer, Jeff Waller, our director and producer, Mike Kenlick, our great camera crew all around the stadium here tonight, and also our statistician, Ken Baker. Great work here in the booth with us this evening as well. Appreciate Sarah's work on the sideline. Big thanks to Alice Cannon. I'm Jeff Culhane, filling in for Chris Shovlin. Chris will be back with you next week here on the Xfinity High School Football Game of the Week. It's Keystone Oaks who soars a little bit higher here tonight with a 26-7 win over the Eagles of South Park. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you next week right here on the Xfinity High School Football Game of the Week.